You haven't started your Instagram theme page yet because you're wondering which niche is the best to choose in 2025. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the top 5 most profitable niches that are making people hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I'm going to show you real life examples of all 5 niches. And don't worry, I'm not just going to list off a bunch of niches. I'm going to talk about real growth and monetization strategies because your Instagram theme page is not just for fun. We want to make money. And make sure you stay to the end for a bonus monetization strategy that a lot of gurus are not talking about. Okay, so let's dive into these niches. So first and foremost, everybody's going to tell you the health/fitness niche is obviously a tried and true, proven niche to go into because everybody at all points in life either want to gain muscle, lose weight, lose fat. Some people are into bodybuilding, everything like that. Like, there's so many opportunities for people to get into this niche because, like I said, this is an evergreen niche, and there's always somebody who wants to lose weight or gain muscle or increase themselves in some type of like fitness or health capacity, even if it's about nutrition. So I wanted to also mention some sub niches because when you're creating a theme page, you don't want to just choose one super wide niche. You can, it's definitely doable, but if you're going to be selling a product, you do want to have a sub niche that is a little bit more targeted. For example, if you're in the health niche and your page is about, all types of different kinds of cooking, whether it be like vegan, keto, carnivore, all those different types, it's just mashed together into one theme page. Then when you go to sell a product, then you might not have as much of your audience to actually buy that product because it's not as like niche down, right? So you don't want to get too specific, but you also don't want to be too broad if you are planning to monetize, which I would assume everybody is, right? So sub niches that you can go into: postpartum fitness. I never even thought about this until I became a mom, but there are mothers, of course, who are out there, women who are out there who want to get their bodies back after they have a baby, including me. So I would actually follow a page like this that is specific to postpartum women because obviously it's a different type of, usually there are different type of workouts that you can use to get yourself back in shape, especially if you were like an athlete or anything like that. Then you have women's fitness. Obviously this is just in general women's fitness, which is a really, really good niche to go into, or sub niche. Nutrition, like I was saying earlier, you want to bring it down to like a specific type of nutrition, vegan nutrition, or keto cooking or carnivore diet, whatever it is. Like, there's 1,000,001 diets. I would suggest you sub niche into any of these or any ones that you are interested in. Then you have men's fitness, which is huge. Obviously men tend to go to the gym more than women. So the men's fitness niche is huge. They're always looking to build muscle or lose fat and get in their best shape. So what I've noticed is the best way to sponsor, or the best way to monetize with this niche in particular, is sponsor posts is going to be a theme that pops up in all the niches because literally it's one of the best ways and most automated ways to make money with your theme page. But I'll tell you a little bit later on why it's actually not your first choice. So make sure you stay tuned for that. So another way to monetize that's really good is ebooks. So let's say if you're in the men's fitness niche, then you can just create an ebook about men's fitness, right? Or you can do affiliate marketing and just put a book that has already proven to work that maybe some other theme pages are using, and you see that people are actually purchasing it. Coaching is always good, and then courses is always good. Any type of, let's go back to men's fitness. If you have a course about how to, lose weight and get your summer body in the next 6 weeks, something like that. So those are the best ways to monetize in the fitness niche, and I want to show you some examples. So here we have a healthy foods theme page. Now this is really cool because it's honestly just a bunch of different healthy foods, but as you can kind of see, it's more like kind of like the dessert healthy foods, right? So there's like ice cream, muffins. So it's not something you're going to eat every day. They have smoothies and stuff. But for example, if you want to check this out, this is what I always recommend. You always see how they are monetizing. So you want to go here and okay, recipes. That's an ebook. Homemade protein bars. That's probably ebook too. Free giveaway. That's probably how they get people to sign up to their email list, which is also another strategy that you have to implement when you have a theme page. And I'm going to talk about that more later. And then I don't know what this is, but let's see what it is. I don't know what this is. Join the Queen team. I don't know what this is, but whatever it is, they're selling it. But as you can see, like I said, ebooks always work. And these are clearly a bunch of different ebooks that they have. So that's one theme page. Let's go into the next one. Health, obviously the best username that you can come up with if you are going into health niche. So this looks like overall health. This is a pretty wide, broad niche. So it's fine. Like I said, you could definitely go into a broad niche, but if you want to monetize, and if you want to monetize earlier, because for example, let's say they have a health page about back pain specifically. If you get 10,000 followers, you'll probably, and you put an ebook about back pain, you'll probably sell faster than you would if you just had a really general page like this. But these type of pages do get a lot of more followers. So let's see how they're monetizing. Link shop. Okay, so they are drop shipping, right? And then, or maybe, I don't know. Are they drop shipping? Okay, this goes to an Amazon storefront. Okay, so they're using Amazon as a method to monetize. And then they have a newsletter. Again, email marketing is huge, guys. Do not sleep on email marketing. That's how you're going to make the most money. That's how I made my first, 4 figures with my theme page. So don't sleep on it. And I think this is just their post, their Instagram post. So let's go on to the next example. Again, another health page. 6.7 million followers, healthy recipes, food, and cooking hacks. Now, I can guarantee you they're probably monetizing mainly through sponsored posts. So if you don't see a link here in the bio, then it's probably sponsored posts. So let's see. Okay, see, this post is by this girl. So she probably paid them to get on their page, and they're probably doing a bunch of sponsored posts. Another one. It's a different creator. These are how these people that are paying to be on these theme pages, this is how they grow their following, and in return, this is how you get paid if you're running a theme page. So easiest way to monetize, but like I said, I'll tell you why it's not your first way to monetize. Now let's go into the next niche. Let's go into, this is actually my favorite niche. Even though I'm not necessarily in this niche, I'll tell you a little bit more. But the business/entrepreneur niche is huge. Huge, huge, huge. First and foremost, sub-niche that is really taken off, especially for women, is the women empowerment niche. And I'm going to show you some examples. So I actually got into theme pages from seeing a women empowerment page, and I saw how they were basically making money, and I, joined their mentorship. Additionally, another sub-niche is CEO content. So you'll start to see, if you've ever seen these pages with they're talking about, or there's clips of, let's say, Donald Trump or Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk, and they're basically clipping up different clips of them talking, maybe saying something about business, saying something about motivation, whatever the case may be. And they're posting those everywhere. There's so many clips of these type of people. Steve Jobs, basically taking CEOs and, their words of advice or whatever it is, clipping it up and posting it on their page. Then we all know mindset and motivation is a huge sub niche for people to go into, because it kind of covers everything. Everybody is into mindset and motivation. Everybody wants to feel motivated. Everybody wants to have a better mindset, typically. So we know that's a huge sub niche. So best ways to monetize, as I said, sponsored posts is always going to be a theme, because it's just the best way, or the easiest way, I should say. Another way is digital products and templates. Templates is another really cool digital product that's slept on, that a lot of people actually purchase. Newsletters, as I said, email marketing is huge. And then agency services. There are some pages that they drive a lot of traffic, and they get people to click on the link to basically sell them a service. It could be video editing. It could be running ads for people. It could be email marketing. So there's a lot of different agency services that are a good way for you to monetize your Instagram theme page. If you want to go that route, obviously that's if you yourself know how to do the service or you have a team to do it for you. So let's check out some examples. So this is how I actually got into the Instagram theme pages. I actually saw this page and I was like, oh, this is so cool. And I saw how they started talking about how you can make money with it. So I thought it was really interesting. And like I said, the women empowerment niche, I mean, it's like taking off. Women want to, be empowered to make more money and do more things and et cetera, et cetera. So it's really taken off. So I actually have, it's not women empowerment page, but it does include some empowerment. My page specifically is about motherhood, and I'm going to get to it. But these pages are taking off, and basically how they monetize is by selling a course about Instagram theme pages. And I know that because, you know, I know the person. This is another Instagram theme page. Stay strong, motivated, and motivation, right? As I said, this is Jordan Peterson. He's not, I guess he's a CEO, but he's a speaker. But basically similar concept to this, to where like they're posting about, you know, just business stuff, right? So this is like mindset / business. Like here we go, we're talking about the TikTok ban. So yeah, I mean, it's all mindset and business on this page. And if you notice, there is a common theme. Like they have a, like for branding, it's like this blue and white text, light blue and white text. So you're going to see that throughout the theme page, and that's how you get, you know, that's how you create good branding, so that when people start to see your post, they will associate it with your brand. So I actually know this guy. His name is Arnis. I had a coaching call with him a few weeks back. Really cool guy. And his page has made a lot of money. He's made over $500,000 with his page. And I mean, for a page that runs by itself, completely automated, I would say that's pretty good. And again, one of the best ways to monetize is through an email newsletter. So I'm going to talk about more about that in a second. But yeah, as you can see, this is like business and motivation at the same time. And we have another page. And this is, I believe this is strictly motivation. No, same thing. So business and motivation, they kind of go together. Because, you know, obviously you need a lot of motivation to keep a business, to start a business, to run a business successfully, and to keep it going. So, and this page is really cool because you see the pattern, you see the branding. So when you see like this text, for example, you'll probably start to associate it with this page. So yeah, it's a really good page, over 1 million followers, can monetize so many different ways. They clearly have some type of product, a Notion template. Again, here we go, digital product, a template, probably sells a crazy amount for $9.99. Can't imagine that this person isn't doing well. All right, so let's go into the next niche. So AI technology, huge niche. Obviously we're in 2025. AI is, people say it's taking over, but AI is literally changing the game for almost every industry, I would say. So what you can do with AI is you can talk about AI in general, like all different types of aspects of AI, or you can do something specific, like talk specifically about ChatGPT or like Claude AI. And what I've noticed, the best ways to monetize this niche is to do sponsored posts, as always, app downloads, which is really cool, agency services, again, and newsletter. So let's check out some examples of ChatGPT tricks, right? This is really cool because they took, I mean, username is perfect for SEO. Obviously, anybody typing in ChatGPT is going to come across this page, right? So this page is actually includes more than ChatGPT, but it's basically about ChatGPT. So it's really cool because what they do is, I believe it's an app download for monetization. Okay, so they have a couple different ways. They have a guide which helps you join their email list so they can sell to you later down the line. They have a playbook, ChatGPT prompts, and an agency. So they're doing multiple ways of monetizing. They have an ebook, they have prompts, which is a template, and then they have agency services, and then they have you joining their email list. So you can imagine the amount of traffic that comes from 1.5 million followers, you know, and they're getting 15,000, you know, likes on a post. Like, there's probably a lot of people that are funneled into their product. So really good idea. And yeah, so if you want to go into AI, huge, I mean, ride the trend. I'm not gonna lie, ride the trend. I love AI, but I don't love talking about it, so that's why I didn't start my page in that niche. So now let's go into parenting. Parenting is the niche that I am in, and I'm going to reveal my page to you guys. I've posted about my page on previous videos, but I always had it blurred out because I didn't want to skew any numbers of me just growing strictly from Instagram strategies. But now my page is actually almost at 10,000 followers, and I just made my first 4 figures, and I just feel really good. So I'm going to actually reveal the page to you guys. So but before I get to that, let's talk about some sub niches. We have motherhood, obviously. We have fatherhood. We have single motherhood. So this is a super niche, super sub niche, I guess. And then we have family. So mine is kind of a mix of motherhood and family, because like I'm married, so I like to include stuff about like husbands as well, but still centered around motherhood. So let's check it out. First time ever revealing this on my YouTube. So, all right, let's move me over here. So the name of my page is called Mom and Wealth Club. I thought that was kind of clever, I guess. I don't know. But, and I'll also talk to you guys about how I'm monetizing. But basically, you can see the theme of my page. So I do quotes, and I also do quotes with faceless reels. Almost all my content is faceless. I've never posted myself, obviously. And yeah, it's been growing. I started it 6 months ago, and we are almost at 10,000 followers. And like I said, I made my first 4 figures on January 1st. So that was a great start to my year. And I'm just super excited about where it's going to go from here. I'll tell you how I monetize. I do have people funneling to my free beginner's guide, my Instagram theme page beginner's guide, showing people how to get started and showing them how to, you know, start their page, grow their page, everything that I know so far. I'm never trying to act like a guru, just sharing what I've done so far. So they get my guide, and then they go on my email list, and then I sell them a product in my email list, which is a course. But I do that with affiliate marketing, so it's not my course, it's actually a course that I took to grow my Instagram page. And so I believe in it, it works for me, so I recommend that course to other people, specifically on my email list, until I actually build out my course itself, right? So that's pretty much how I do it. So that's my page. Then I want to show you another page. So this page in particular, this is like more of like a parenting page, but it encompasses like motherhood, it encompasses like family, stuff like that. And how they monetize, I believe they monetize through, they might actually not even be monetizing right now, because there's nothing in their bio, and I don't believe that they do any shout outs as of yet. Yeah, I don't think so. So it'll be interesting to see like how they actually end up monetizing. But I have my pulse on this page because they're a pretty good page. They have pretty good content. Then we have, this is one of my favorite motherhood pages. I actually have talked to her as well. She monetizes, so her page is about like motherhood and single motherhood. Her story is that she came from like an abusive relationship, so she wanted to make money online without showing her face, because she felt more safer not showing her face. And she's made well over, like she's made several 5 figures. She might be up to 6 figures by now. I know that she monetizes with guides and courses. And yeah, she has a quote page, beginner's guide. Then she has a product here, and then she has a course here, right? And then she has a couple other things. So again, digital products, courses. Oh, I didn't talk about monetization here. Yeah, the best way to monetize with the parenting niche is similar to other niches, which is digital products, digital courses. You can do templates. You can also do coaching. So one of the things that you can do with the Instagram theme page, even though you're faceless, you can still do coaching, because you can decide to show yourself on the back end of your page. So you don't have to show your page on it. You don't have to show yourself on your page directly, but when people do purchase like coaching from you, then obviously you can show your face, or you can choose not to show your face. You can still do Zoom calls without showing your face. Like, it's so crazy, like the different ways that you can make money without like actually being seen, if you really don't want to be seen. Obviously people like to connect with people, so they would prefer to see your face. Like, I'll tell you a story. I actually thought about booking a call with another theme page because I saw that they were doing coaching, but they never showed their face, and I wanted to book the call just to see who the person was, but I never did it because it was like a couple $100s. I didn't want to waste it, but you know, people like the mystery at first, but they want you to reveal themselves. So that's something to consider, but like I said, you don't necessarily have to do that. And then we have the travel niche. Okay, so when it comes to travel, some niches are luxury travel. People love like luxury anything. You can also do, I didn't mention this on this video, but you can also do like luxury real estate. That's a really hot one that is like, people are just sleeping on it. But luxury real estate is another thing. Luxury anything people really like. I think people like the idea of dreaming about those things, and not necessarily, not that they don't want to get it, but like a lot of people just kind of dream about like luxury experiences. So you have luxury travel, and then you have expat travel. So I never really knew this was a thing, because I didn't know what an expat was until like a couple years ago when I got married to someone outside of the US. So then I finally understood what like expat was. So So an expat is basically someone who leaves the US or leaves any other country and goes to another country to live. So for example, a lot of people from the US go to Mexico to live and work there, so they would be considered expats. So anyways, best ways to monetize this niche: sponsored posts, as always, newsletter, physical products, because you're talking about travel, which usually you have to pack a lot of things, or like maybe you pack, whatever you gotta pack, but it's usually like physical stuff that people will recommend in this niche. And then YouTube automation is actually a really like secretive way that, not secretive, but people aren't talking about this. The gurus are starting to implement it, but people aren't talking about it, and I'm going to tell you exactly more thoughts about it in 1 second. So let's check out some pages. London travelers, obviously everybody who travels to London would probably be interested in this. Even though it's about one city, it's still a pretty big market. They got 200 or 2.3 million followers, and it's all about London, right? So obviously it's going to be videos and pictures about London, probably posting a bunch of people, because obviously this person does not get all this content by themselves. That would be crazy. So it's just posting a bunch of different people and a bunch of different scenes from London, and let's see how they monetize. Okay, so they have a 40% off discount directly to a London hotel. A London hotel that, okay, there you go. Oh, took us to a whole bunch of places. Either way, they're giving some type of discount to some hotel or hotel directory. So whoever books from this link, they probably get, obviously they get a percentage of that. And then they have a London experiences type of thing. So probably like different venues and stuff. That they'll be able to book from this page. So not only physical products, but physical experiences is another way to monetize, right? Because people are traveling somewhere if they're if they're talking about travel. Let's check out another example. This is called CN Traveler Condé Nast. I guess this is a place, right? So I've never been there. It's a place. I don't know where it is, honestly, but I know that this page is obviously doing very well. 3.3 million followers, and let's see how they monetize. Newsletter, you'll see that theme, newsletter. And then I think that might be it. Yep, it's just a newsletter. Best places to go in 2025. I'm sure they're selling something in that newsletter. So pay attention. Pay attention how people are sending you to newsletters, sending you to get on their email list, because that's when they'll have access to you forever, unless obviously somebody unsubscribes. Let's check this one out. This is called Alpha Couple Life. I thought this was really interesting because it's kind of tying in relationships, but also tying in travel, which is really cool. So let's see how they monetize. Sign up to our newsletter, okay? Daily videos on TikTok, so they're pushing you to their other channels. Their outfits, probably an Amazon storefront, I'm assuming. Okay, not an Amazon storefront, but a physical storefront where people can purchase the outfits that I guess the lady is promoting, as well as skincare and beauty essentials. So physical products, another great way, as I said, for the travel industry to monetize. Let's check out luxury, feeling of luxury. As I said, luxury is like really like taking off because people love to see nice things, right? So this is a mix of, this is specifically luxury travel, right? So, this is gonna be so good when Valentine's is coming up, Valentine's Day. Oh, they're gonna make money. So let's see. Okay, the official hotel luxury travel account. So this is driving more traffic. So this luxury page is literally driving traffic to this hotel page. So that's another way. So that's actually another way that's kind of like a level 2 strategy where like you build up one Instagram theme page and it has so much traction and attention, you can funnel that to whatever, like to another page, right? So now you can actually build like a conglomerate of theme pages to funnel people over and just continue to build up that traffic, right? So whatever traffic is coming on the previous page is now being directed to hotel, and they are probably monetizing with hotel deals, right? Very simple. Then let's check out, this is the bonus monetization method. Check this out. So this is another luxury travel page, right? Luxury travel expert. Now let's see how they're monetizing. see their content. It's all luxury travel stuff. Let's see how they're monetizing. Wait, I think there was something on their page. New YouTube video each week. 1 million plus followers. Follow my travel blog and blog. Right? So we go here. So Instagram is short form content, right? So it's quick hits of dopamine and you get people interested. But here's the real thing, and this is why people are pushing their audience to longer form content. For example, newsletter, longer form content. You can contact people more often and they're more likely to see your post or your content versus your Instagram feed, right? So, because Instagram, you still have to worry about like the algorithm and everything, but when they're on your email list, you're shooting it, you're a straight shooter, right? You're going straight to the inbox. But here's the key. Whatever you do, whatever you funnel your audience to, it has to be some form of longer content so they can get a deeper understanding of who you are, so they can eventually know, like, and trust you or your brand. So this is what's really special about this monetization method, because they are pushing people to their YouTube channel, which is long form content. YouTube has the most, even Alex Hormozy has said it, Hormozy. YouTube will convert the most people. You'll have the highest conversions on YouTube because the longer people spend time with you, the more likely they are to purchase. And obviously, people spending time with you on a 5 or 10-second video on Instagram versus a 10-minute video on YouTube, you can kind of guess who's more likely to purchase, right? Or which channel. So they're pushing people to their YouTube, which is long form content, their travel blog, which is long form content. So these are two powerful sources of content that people can dive deeper into your brand or into you, right? And then they're also pushing their experiences, right? The hotels, the resorts, so this is really cool. So basically this monetization method is push people from your Instagram to your YouTube channel, which is where they can dive deeper. But this is only if you have the capacity to do so, because Instagram is enough if you're, let's say you have a full-time job. But if you have the ability and the capacity to also create YouTube videos where they can get to know you more or your brand, then you can really start to like grow probably even more, right? And the thing with this one in particular, since we're talking about Instagram faceless theme pages, if you now want to continue the faceless route, then you go into what's called YouTube automation, which is basically when you're still creating faceless videos just for YouTube. And so, for example, this video, I don't know about this video, it's like an hour, but this video in particular, this might actually be the person. Like, these videos might actually like involve the person. Okay, I see some people. So there's two ways to do it. You can create videos, YouTube videos about you and your brand or whatever you want to create YouTube videos about, but you can include yourself, or you don't have to include yourself. You can just do the YouTube automation way, which is where you get a bunch of B-roll clips that are not, they don't include you, and you put that together, right? You put all those clips together, you put some audio on the video, and then boom, you have a YouTube video, which can be like a further explanation of whatever like Instagram content that you have. So to make it plain and simple, push people from Instagram to longer form content, whether that be a newsletter or YouTube, and get them to know you or your brand even more. So that's the secret way that a lot of people aren't talking about, but gurus are starting to do. At the very least, you need to have an email newsletter. Okay? So this is how you really make content with Instagram, because everybody talks about the same plain Jane things, which honestly, some of it is true, which is one of them is post valuable content consistently. You just have to. Like, Instagram content literally starts at content, right? Have to post good content and post it for a long period of time. Then you have to advertise an offer that is directly in alignment with your ideal customer. Don't start a page about men's fitness and then promote a page about, or promote an offer about, I don't know, how to change the wheels on your car. I don't know. I don't even know. But just don't promote something crazy. Like, promote, if you have a men's fitness page, promote a men's fitness product, whether that be a physical product or a digital product or coaching, whatever it is. Then you find more ways to dive deep with your audience. This can be Instagram stories. If you don't have time to create emails or drive people to newsletters, they have to be able to dive deeper with you besides just your feed post. So you can create Instagram stories. That's one way. Newsletter, as I said, we discussed that. YouTube, we discussed that. Discord or Telegram group, that's another way for people to get to know you a little bit better. So you push them, basically the link in your bio would be your Telegram group. sell them, you'll give out certain types of free content, and then you do that in your Telegram group. They will ask you questions and you answer those questions, and they get to know you on a more personal level, again, without showing your face, okay? Then you nurture those who don't buy right away. The longer time they spend with you, the more likely that they will buy from you, and you find a way to automate this funnel/system. Repeat and watch the money come in. All right? So this is what you should not do. Please do not do this. And I wanted to make these points very particularly because, you know, people tend to get too excited about jumping into Instagram theme pages, and they just tend to make these just mistakes. Do not buy an Instagram account. It's a way to fast track the process if you know what you're doing, but if you're a beginner, you most likely don't know what you're doing. You most likely don't know what a good Instagram account looks like. So you're likely to get scammed. You can see accounts where like, oh, it has like 100,000 followers. That would be a good account to buy. But they may have 100,000 followers. They might have trash engagement. And you wouldn't know that if you're just starting, right? So you would have to understand the ratio. Like when you start to analyze a bunch of Instagram theme pages, you'll start to see like, okay, this page has a bunch of followers, but the comments are really low or the likes are really low. You'll start to get a feel of what the ratio should kind of be. Or another thing that can happen, you can buy an account and then the person who sold it to you can change, they still have access so they can change things, and you can get locked out as soon as you buy, which would be terrible. And you would never hear from them again, obviously, right? And overall, like I said, you just don't know what to look for if you're a brand new person into into Instagram theme pages. Another mistake, do not just repost content. Instagram has not banned it, but they will shadow ban your page if you're just reposting content. You're not making any changes to the content. You're not adding like any text. It could be very simple changes, but you have to make it original to you. So it could be text, it could be different music, it could be just different effects. It just has to be different. Do not just simply go and take, a viral clip, literally copy and paste it onto your page. Your page will get no views. And then don't build an audience without thinking about monetization, because eventually you will get burned out when you don't make money. There's pages out here that have hundreds of thousands of followers and they're not making any money, and eventually they will stop, because what's the point of like it takes effort to build these pages. So what's the point of building it up to not see any results from it, right? So you want to have monetization in mind before you even start, at least in the very beginning, so you know where you're driving your audience to. And then don't wait until you have 100,000 followers to monetize. This is usually the benchmark that the Instagram theme page gurus will tell you. You need 100,000 followers to make money. Don't wait until that point, because 100,000 followers is the way that you make money through sponsored posts, right? That's usually around that mark that you'll get like brands and businesses reaching out to you to post their content. And you can make money. That's the most automated way to make money on Instagram theme pages, but you do have to wait till you get at least 50,000 followers before you start seeing some traffic. So that obviously takes time. It might take you anywhere from 3 to 6 months to hit your first 10,000 followers. And you can make money within that. I made money, my first $100 I made within 3 months, and then my first $1,000 I made within 6 months. And I still don't have 10,000 followers yet. So if you wait till you get 100,000 followers, that might be in a year. And it's no fun to start a business, and especially an online business where we're leveraging digital products. It's so simple. There's no fun in starting a business and then not seeing any type of result or any type of monetary result until the following year. So don't wait that late to monetize. You can monetize beforehand using the strategies that I had previously mentioned. So which niche is the best? In my opinion, I honestly think the business niche, business/entrepreneurship niche, is the best, because you are going to get business-minded people who are looking to make money and who are more likely to invest in whatever that you promote, if it's related obviously to that niche. So I personally recommend the business niche. It's probably the safest niche to get into if you're really looking to make money. Just my personal opinion. And like I said, my niche is in motherhood, but it's about helping mothers make money online. So it is kind of business and motherhood at the same time, because mothers got to make money too. So here's what you need to do next. You need to pick a niche, any of the 5 niches that I have already presented to you guys. You cannot go wrong with any of those niches. I even gave you my opinion on the best niche to start with. So just pick one and start your Instagram theme page. because the more you wait, the less likely you are to make money. And then second of all, there is going to be a course down below in the description box. This is the same course that I took to understand everything about Instagram theme pages from A to Z and how to monetize and make money. As I told you guys, I just made my first 4 figures and I'm super excited. So if you want to learn more information about how to do that, check out the course down below. And if you want more free information about how to start and grow an Instagram theme page, check out this video here.